Hey guys, welcome back to The Division with me, Wubble Monster. And today we are doing the Hudson Yards mission. As you can see from the map here, Hudson Refugee even. It's 500 medical wing supplies, 610 credits, 12,000 odd XP, a weapon and a virus progress report. This is at enemy level 7. We are at level 8, so we have the advantage. It's a good mission again. We're against the cleaners, which we always like. They're my favourite guys to see explode, and it is good fun. I remember doing this mission in the past, and it was great fun when you had a group, because the enemies are very, very tough. In this, you'll see it's pretty easy as a single player. You can zip through it fairly handily. And we had a nice start there with 2 explosions straight off the bat. It's unusual for me to be shooting quite so well, but we'll take it all day long. Now, this is happening at night time. Again, the day-night cycle in this game is dynamic, so it will change. Depends on what time you go in at. You might find a slightly different experience during the day. That's up to you. There we go. A 3rd critical on his tank. And boom goes Mr. Cleaner. Now, I don't know why I decided to activate this echo, because as you can see from my scanner, there are bad guys here. Luckily, I noticed this dude who was running up on me, and he's an idiot, so I managed to shoot him while that echo was still available. And again, I went back to it for some reason and started faffing around, and then decided, you know what, fuck this, I'm just going to go and kill these guys. So, anyway, the reason why we're doing this part of it now is I've done some side missions. Oh, there we go, another critical, love it, and boom goes him. Is because I want to get the super going, okay? The supers are expensive to set up in each wing. They cost 1,000 supplies. This is a 500 supply mission. So with this we'll get over the 1,000 mark, and we can set it up. That will give us our super as well, which is another way to heal. It's a really, really strong perk to have. Great if you're in a team as well. And this is an early-ish mission. It's pretty low level. There's another piece of loot up here, which I just happened to notice. So it's handy to do, and having that as well as our station, our healing station, is a good move. Now, I didn't even notice this guy here at first. Tried a sneaky shot, missed him twice. 3rd time is a charm. And choppy fucker here with his fireman's axe came after me and managed to take him down. No problemo. Now there are more guys coming out here, and you'll see one of those guys is purple, so it would have been nice to be set up and being able to get hits on him early. The 2 of them are purple. I was just in a bad position here, and really I should have moved over to the left. I would have been able to have straight on shots of them being behind good cover. And I also didn't set up my turret. Yeah, I managed to get on fire here. It's always good to be on fire, but I think usually in the manner of slang, as in you're on fire, you're playing really well, this player's on fire, he's awesome. I'm just on fire as in there are flames all over my body and I'm taking damage. Anyway, I did manage to get the turret out. Very low health at this stage, as you can see. There's only a sliver back there. I got my station out. Let the station do the healing job, and let the turret just put some hits on those guys to slow them down a bit. I didn't notice that this guy was quite so close. I wasn't sure where he was because of the flame, but because he was using the flamethrower, I knew he had to have been relatively nearby. And running around the cover there wasn't good. As you see there, guys, I landed a few crits on that dude and he didn't explode. And the reason for that is because he's a purple level bad dude. It takes a number of crits. We then got that one on him. I was hoping that that shot would slow down the other fella, and it did. So they got deadified. Anyway, continuing on into the Hudson area. There may be boxes around here, guys. I remember I was looking around thinking there must be a box here somewhere, and I couldn't find it. Now, there's also a piece of cover there, as you can see, that's raised up. It's a nice area to be on the left hand side, so when you come down those stairs and take out the first few bad guys, you can run in that way. As you're coming down here, you want to be careful, okay? There are booby traps down here. So the reason why I slowed down was I remembered there were booby traps, I just couldn't remember what they looked like, and then I realised that's what they look like. You see those yellow things there flashing away with the flashing light on them? They will disorient you, slow you down, and also set you on fire. And because the bad guys are mean and nasty and yucky and poo-poo, they've set up a few of them along the way. So if you go running through this train, you're going to find yourself in a world of hurt, and particularly if you're lower level, it can catch you off guard. So don't be doing that. And it does slow you down a little bit. It's not too long, and you can just wait for the flames to die out as you go through here. There's another one there. That's just around that bend, which is a bit sneaky. But we've got them handled, and I'm kind of glad I remembered that they were there. Otherwise, we could have found ourselves in a little bit of trouble. So, easy enough to get through this area. And the first part, I love that artwork. Look at that. That's cool, that graffiti on the train. I mean, it just looks badass, this game. It really does. I mean, anybody who hasn't played this game, you're missing out here, guys. You know, it's a treat. It really does look nice. Now you can see there's another trap there, which I didn't notice. Really luckily I ran, and it only set me on fire a little bit. Two of them, and I was only nearly dead. Wasn't actually dead, just partly dead, as they say. Yeah, I did get a good headshot on him, but didn't kill him. And then I just started firing down range. Started firing down range and trying to beast these dudes. But look how atmospheric this is, guys. It really, really does look smart. And the whole game is like this. I mean, it is so detailed. It is so beautiful. I have a friend of mine, and he loves taking in the way games are, and the graphics and the scenery and the whole lot. And he loves to run around these things and take his time. And that's great, and I understand exactly why he wants to do that. That was a beautiful shot. But when there are bad guys around, it's usually not best to dilly-dally. So far, we haven't been doing too badly. Now again, we're a lot more powerful than these. Well, a bit more powerful than these guys. These are level 7, we're level 8, so we do have an advantage on them. Now you can see there, guys, because I was moving, the crosshairs split apart, which affects your accuracy in a big way, okay? So when you're using things, particularly like the marksman rifle or sniper rifles, you don't want to be moving. You're better off sticking in cover and taking your shots as you can. But on the move isn't the best idea. Now again, I was busy there trying to run through that wall, which was stupid, but I had a funny feeling there was a box around here somewhere, and I was right. There we go, a little bit of loot. Classic M44 carbine. It's kind of useless to me, but it'll make up for parts, and parts are good for our crafting. So that wasn't an edit there at all, guys. That little flick there was in the game, I promise you. I swear it wasn't an edit. It wasn't me. I didn't do it. Again, I got a little confused as to where to go here. I knew the basic area, decided I'd try and climb over all this shit, and realized I couldn't do that. And then said, oh, maybe it's down here. Didn't notice that ladder there in front of me, and moved back over this way and saw, oh, there's a ladder. Now I can use that one and get up here. Now this was quite a lot of a faff, to be honest with you, because I remember there being a few bad guys down here, and it ends up there are a grand total of 2. Yep. So then I thought, wait a minute, they got their backs to me. I could do a sneaky here. And I did get my sneaky shot in, but I didn't get my second one in. So this is how not to shoot. As you will see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 shots to kill one guy. That's not very marksman-like now, guys, I've got to admit. But I will tell you this. At some stage, guys, you're going to see some shooting from me. And you're just going to go, holy shit, that is absolutely amazing. Now, it might not be in this video. It might not be in the next one. It might be in 3 or 4 or 500 videos time. But I guarantee at some stage you're going to see Shooting of an amazing caliber, excuse the pun, and you'll think, wow, Wubble Monster, you are the fucking man.
Confirmed.
And I would say thank you guys. Thank you.
With that much capacity, they must be
Anyway,
planning to
for the moment, there are a few bits of loot to grab around here. I always just tend to open the bags, guys, because you never know what you're going to get in them. These sort of rucksacks, the red ones are med kits, and these ones are sodas and water and all that stuff. It's always handy just to try and pick them up. I don't keep an eye on the inventory of those much, so if they're around, I always just go to pick them up anyway. And obviously, if you're playing with your buddies, you want to be letting them know where they are so that they can go and pick them up. Now, we got a restock box, and we all know what restock boxes mean. That means shitloads of bad guys. As in, this game's being nice to me. It's giving me loads of stuff. No, it's not. It's giving you loads of stuff because these guys are going to fuck you up. Now, this probably wasn't an ideal place to stand either, guys. As you can see on my right hand side, there is a... When I start with the headshot, his armor's all gone. As you can see, there's a little gas canister there, so it wasn't ideal. I should have either taken that out first or moved to a better piece of cover. Now, after that great start, then I took that guy out fairly handily, okay? And we got this guy done too. Nice, nice, nice. That's beautiful. But you can see Purple Burn Man is still there. He's got no armor left. Tried to shoot through some machinery, through the handle on that trolley. He's got very little health left, but he's still alive. And there's another purple guy here as well. He was putting up a turret. These are proper bad guys. Yeah, their turrets will put the hurt on you, like your turret can put the hurt on them. And if they combine it with a few things, then you're going to be the bad guys. You're going to get yourself in trouble. Now, we took him out pretty handily, okay? Great stuff. That's all awesome. But you can see, this original guy is still there. He's still alive. He's putting up another turret. And we got hits on that. And it's gone. And in the middle of that, we reached level 9. And that's beautiful. But Purple Man is still here. This guy, and there he goes, finally. The indestructible dude is finally fucking gone. And we're happy about that. Now, I couldn't see where this guy was. I was trying to shoot something red down there. See that toolbox? Thinking it might explode and all that, but didn't explode. Probably because it's a toolbox and they tend not to explode. But hey, we've got to try these things. There's a sniper dude up top, and he popped down, which is handy. So the piece of cover that I'm in is okay, guys. If you move up much closer, that was a nice shot. Really enjoyed that. If you move up much closer, there's a chance that these guys will try and flank you, whereas at this level, it's easy enough to take them out with the marksman rifle. If you're using SMGs or assault rifles, you probably want to be a lot closer. You do have the restock box behind you, so that's okay. But, oh, we got a headshot on, nice. But you probably want to be a bit closer, do damage on them and take them out quickly. If these purple guys get a chance to gain a foothold, and there are 3 of them there at the same time, you'll find yourself in a world of hurt, lads, okay? So don't do that. Now, I went for my magic double or triple tap there to see if I could just get some lucky shots off of him, and I didn't. Tried to shoot his backpack, failed miserably. Yeah, tried a couple more times, and that was absolute poo. So at this stage I was thinking maybe there are 2 of them down there. Decided to run a bit closer and move up even further and see if I could draw this guy to try and flank me, or... and then we took him out. Now you see that my turret is actually targeting his turret. Okay, so sometimes they can do that, guys, where it'll target their turrets and it won't put hits on the bad guys for you. And if that happens, your turret isn't at its most effective. Now, to be honest, I don't love the turret, okay? I just happen to have it because as a solo player, it's handy for tying guys up and also indicating where guys are. It is handy that way. On some of the missions, there's a mod for the turret later, which turns it into a flame-throwing turret, which is very, very cool at short range. So on a couple of the missions later, having that mod on it is very, very handy. So it's not my favourite of all of the skills. I really do love the Rolly Bomb, the Seeker Mine, and we will pick that up at some stage later. But for the moment we have the turret, so I'm going to use it. The scan is handy, but again, if you're engaging from range, which I tend to be doing, then you'll know where the bad guys are. The scan has a limited-ish range, and the turret can let you know when guys are trying to flank or get close to you. So I just happen to like it. Some people will go, well, that's a giant pussy maneuver, and that's fair enough, but if you don't know by now, guys, I am a giant pussy at times, so just deal with it. Here we go, nice crit to start, took him out, beautiful, he goes boom, see ya chief. Oh, another crit right in his fucking sack thing, or tank thing even. Anyway, I was real happy with that bit of shooting. Now watch this is how it gets really good, right? 1, yeah, 2, oh, 3, oh, we hit him with the third shot, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that's brilliant. 7 shots, and he's not even half dead. Yeah, we'll blow that thing up. Here's some more good shooting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, 1 dead with 15 shots. 16. Oh, 2 dead. Oh, 17. Okay, nice finish. Yeah, because we put 17 shots down range. But that is a lesson in how not to shoot. The good news is, guys, that lesson is free. Don't do what I do, because you'll find yourself surrounded by bad chaps. Now, we're about halfway through the mission at this stage. As you can see, on single player, it's manageable, very manageable. I mean, you don't get swarms of guys coming on top of you. When you have 2 or 3 people or 4, you will get much tougher guys and bigger waves of them. Again, as a team, you should be able to manage it. And this is on the easy level, okay? This is just showing you how to zip through here, guys. So, and how to get through the mission easily enough. Nice little weapon. Again, that'll be parts, because it's not a great weapon for us. And I went over here and got this med kit, because med kits are good, and I had to use them earlier. So having them before the end is good. Now you can see we've come into sort of daytime here now, guys. It's much brighter lit, and there are bad guys on the scanner. So what have we got? Well, we've got our crane controls. That's brilliant. Now we can see 1 bad guy. Now, if you noticed on the way in there was a second guy in that sort of crane box, and I didn't notice him on the way in. Took out this dude here, but there was another guy. That's alright, we'll deal with that. And we got 2 more. Now this guy is probably decent. Oh yeah, he's a purple bar guy, and as you can see, he set up his turret. I got my own turret up, just because if his turret's shooting at me, then he must be within range of my turret, is what I thought. And the reality is my turret wasn't doing anything to him. I also thought maybe he'd shoot at my turret, but he didn't. It's on full health. We get a nice hit there. That was a headshot. He gets his turret set up again. We destroy it. And then I'm looking to take this guy out easily while he's popped back down here. And we got 2 headshots in a row. There you go, guys. What did I tell you? Sometimes you see I can shoot. Sometimes. Not often, but once in a while. So, we got through this part of it. And there are probably loot boxes around here, guys. Okay, these look like looty areas. So, have a look around yourself and see what you can find. And you may pick up something decent. The other thing is, this loot, guys, is going to be level to the level of the mission, okay? So remember that. You may find loot here that you find really useful, that is good for your character, but I'm not finding that simply because I'm going in at the higher level. So a lot of the stuff I'm picking up is kind of useless for my level, and that's by design at this stage, yeah? I wanted to zip through these quickly to show you how to get them done, and also to make them pretty easy. What'll happen is later on is either I will have to do a bunch of side missions and stuff to help level up, because the story missions will basically go up by a factor of 2 each time. So we'll have a mission at like level 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, that sort of thing. And there won't be enough XP coming from them just to level up. So I will get to the stage where I'll be doing some side missions and things in the meantime. Now, one of the things about doing side missions in a particular area, guys, and I'm not sure if you're aware of this, is that when you complete all the side missions in a specific map area, so for example Chelsea, you will then get a mission to visit the safe house for that area and just talk to the JTF guy. And when you do that, you get a bunch of XP. It's free XP, it's very, very handy. But just so you're aware, it's one of those things that if you've done a number of missions in a particular zone, that was a good shot, nice, yeah, miss. If you've done a bunch of missions in a particular zone, this is the side missions now, okay? This isn't encounters, okay? It's not the missions that give you the medical supplies or security or tech wing supplies, okay? There's actual side missions. So some of them will be bounties, some of them will be missing persons and things like that. When you do those, you will get that secret mission from the JTF guy. Now I had to use a med kit there, guys, because my station wouldn't have got out in time, and the med kit also put out the flames. But yeah, if you get to the stage where you're looking for some handy XP, it's not huge, it's small, but I mean, it will add up, it'll help you out, and just be aware of that. It's very, very simple. In fact, I remember getting to a stage where when that became active, that we just bounced around from one safe house to the other. So if you wanna do those side missions, get them done. Now here's a yellow bar guy. He's unnamed, you see. Remember, Martinez is in the background there, but there's another yellow bar guy. That's all, folks. Yellow bar guy here. So be careful of him. I engage Martinez at range. You can move up closer, but he will put up turrets and things like that, guys. So again, if you have the opportunity to take him at range, do so. He'll keep sending guys at you, spawn in a bunch more fellas, but you don't have much to worry about because they're at serious range. And that guy just threw a grenade. As you can see, it only just barely reached me, so I wasn't concerned about it. And there's another guy over on the right hand side here shooting us. So yeah, just be aware you've got that secret sort of mission thing. When you do all the side missions, you can get the bonus mission. There we go, that's Martinez down. We've just got to get to the crane controls now. Another thing to remember, guys, is when you level up, is if you clear out an area and you know, that's great, that area is relevant to you, you'll get decent XP out of it. And as you move up, you know, you'll get more XP for the side missions and things along the way. But if you really are completionist about this, you want to clear the areas as you go, yeah? So, you know, you get into Chelsea, clear that area, because level 2 to 4, I think. You get into the next area, clear it out, and do all the stuff, because what'll happen is later on, the enemies will be very low level, and the other thing is, you will then be going in there to pick up tiny amounts of XP, and your rewards, like blueprints, will be blueprints for, like, green and blue things, which in the late game are going to be absolutely fucking useless to you. You know, one thing that bugs me about this in the crafting is that you've got all these blueprints for stuff that late in the game, they're fucking useless. If you don't use them early on, you don't use them ever. Simply because you've got like a green piece of kit that's level 5 that gives you like 17 armor. Well, that's useless once you get to like level 6 or 7. So it'd be nice if you could actually just get rid of those blueprints or somehow stash them, you know, deactivate the stuff that is useless to you in the crafting, because it saves you just going through. Boom! A proper explosion to finish off the mission. There we go, we're done. We got a commendation. We got a classic file, an FN file. There's our medical supplies, and we got 12,000 XP, which is nice. So, that is the Hudson refugee camp, guys. There are 2 ropes here at the side which you can jump down. Now the reason why I kept going here is just to show you very briefly that at the bottom of this, you see it pop up in the scanner there. On the right, after you get to the bottom of the rope, there is a phone recording which some of you may wish to collect. I was trying to give this civilian in need a drink, but I couldn't because it was through a fence. And then we teleported back to the booth. Hope you liked it, guys. This will now give me the super. If you like the video, please give a like and please give a sub. That would be much appreciated. Comments are always welcome, and thank you for taking the time to watch this. I'm Wubble Monster, and I'll be back soon with more of The Division. Peace, homies.